Hello, my lovely people. Hello. What is going on with you? This is Tamika. I hope you all are doing beautiful today. We're going to get a reading in. We're going to use the place oracle, the role oracle, and the character oracle. And then let's see what happens. We also have the storymatic cards. So I think we'll get a couple of those. And the little small brown deck, the homemade deck. Probably the alphabet deck as well. Sweet. So a library. Book collection, reading nook, research, resources. So information, a lot of information, a lot of books. A place where a lot of information is stored. Someone is researching a lot of information. Finding themselves in small little corners. Participating in maybe there's something a trading information, a book collection. I think a private library in someone's house or books that someone has. Something about information. And then we have bank at the bottom. So this information has to do with a financial institution, savings and investings, and loan and credit. So books with banking, BB could be significant. LB, Lane, Bryant. The name Bryant could be significant. Someone could be a fluffier person, female specifically with Lane Bryant, but could also be a masculine energy or male. Begin on feel that someone's name could be Laney. Elena could be significant. But this information, this book collection, makes me think of journals, logs, something to do with books that contain financial information is significant. What else do we have? Crossroads. With zoo at the bottom. When I think of the zoo card, wildlife conservation, zoo attractions, wildlife rehabilitation, wild animals that need to be caged. Well, they don't need to be caged because if they were in the wild minding their business, doing what they do, like following their natural instincts, then, they would be following what they're supposed to do. Animalistic nature. But this card makes me think about people who are in zoo-like energy. And you go to the zoo and for the most part, you see the animals that are chill, they're walking around, they're more domesticated. But then you have the animals that, act out. They're they're in smaller quarters. These are animals that may be used to just roaming the world, not the world, but, a large space of land where they have their freedom. And this freedom in terms of the human, which would be in the zoo, someone was caged in terms of being able to speak their truth. Someone was caged with regards to how they love or the type of love they receive. Someone else was caged because of the way they think about money and their scarcity mindset. Those are the cages que yo no feel that these people would be in. So, wild animals who are put in a space where they don't have their freedom, they're not healed, so to say. And I'm speaking about the people and not the animals. But the people are also now following their natural carnal instincts. So if there's a scarcity of money in their mindset, then they need to do whatever they can to get money. If there's a scarcity of love in their mindset, or they don't know how to give love, they don't know how to receive love, they may use or be used with the idea of love. So it could vary, but it makes me think that the zoo part could be a job. where people work, a place where people congregate. The zoo could be even a home. The mixed, the mixed energy of the unhealed, the traumatized in one way or another. It would be like going to a church. A church is supposed to be there to help heal the injured, so to say. So when you go to church, you're not going there with a bunch of healed people, especially if you've been going there, like with a therapist, you've been going for years. If you're still going, not to say you shouldn't go, but if you're going in a way where you're still feeling like you're in a lesson, like a university type of class, then maybe, I don't know, maybe the learning isn't taking effect as it should. I don't know, especially if you can still be in this zoo energy of being unhealed with regard to love, unhealed with regard to money, unhealed with regard to the way you feel about yourself, think about yourself, the people you allow in your life. So this is like a bunch of people, it's like the monkeys in the zoo throwing shit at people. Etanofi. But then it was that one, was it a monkey? It was an ape. And the little boy fell into the water. And the mother ape got in to kind of like help him or protect him. Didn't that ape get taken out? I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember the story of them saying that it looked aggressive the way the ape was handling the boy. But it was an ape and the boy's a human. So the way the ape protects, loves, and nurtures looks different. It's more aggressive. It's like someone who doesn't know how to handle something gently because they learned a different way. Seeds were planted differently for them in their upbringing. But multiple paths, turning point, and divergent roads. This is somebody who, that ape who went to save the kid. Although I'm an ape with you people, and if somebody else got in these waters, I'd probably be tearing them apart. But I'm a mom, and that's a kid. Get on the field. So we connect in some way or another. But it's, look, yeah, we connect in one way or another. This is rendezvous point. This is meeting place. Destiny unfolds. Convergence. Oh, look. With the grasslands. The open space where the freedom. This person wants to go to freedom. And this like is the night of, I would say, meeting place, destiny unfolds. It could be any of the nights, actually. Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. I don't know if it's Knight of Pentacles, though. Maybe water, because they're standing in water. So the Knight of Cups would be someone who wants to come with an offer. They want to maybe have a conversation. Maybe open, I don't know. Being here gives this energy of freshness, of I'm able to breathe. It was harder to breathe here. Even with the sun shining, it almost looks like smoky or cloudy. Like it's dense. It's hard to breathe here. But here I can breathe. It's like some type of breathing space, needing to get away from someone or some people, multiple paths, realizing there's more than one way to get to one's destination. You don't have to take the one that everyone else is taking. Let's leave that there. Let's get one of these. The swelling is going down in my finger, but now it feels like so sore. And I need to put on that little black glove, like the compression one, because it helps with the circulation. But I need to wash it. And that's the process that's taking me so long. Having to hand wash it. I should have got another one when I was at the store the other day. But that's like the laziness in me. because of going and buying another one, I'll still have one that's dirty and probably wouldn't wash it until they both were dirty. So procrastination could be significant to someone. Waiting a long time, or waiting. Knight of Pentacles. It's taking a long time for someone to do something or make a decision regarding financial information. Whistleblower. Disclosure, exposing, uncover, informant. Somebody is informing about some financial records, some financial books. The turning point could also be that someone found themselves in a position. I'm talking, and this is commercial with SeaWorld. So we talked about the zoo, and SeaWorld would talk about in the water. Water signs could be significant in terms of turning point. Someone could have been faced with a lot of emotions, maybe a lot of feelings of guilt or remorse for something. Or it could very well be that someone realizes that their ass is on the line and they need to worry about themselves. Leave all the other zoo animals to take care of themselves. With the Hermit, practice escape from the world and wisdom. This hermit mode, something about someone who has a lot of intel with disclosure. Oh shit, June 12th is significant. I just saw the preview for Disclosure the other day, and that's that movie about the aliens. Something about a foreign country could be significant. Something about someone taking over something or someone. The Hermit. So the Hermit is the energy of introspection, spending time alone. Something about a private investigator is significant, or a private investigator. No. What do I want to say? It's not like a PI where it's someone outside of the police department. It's someone inside the police department. I don't know what I'm trying to say or what is trying to come to me. An IP address could also be significant. Oh, Hermit, Taurus is significant, or has something to do. We said Taurus, right? Libra, Taurus. That was Venus energy. Venus, the second house, talks about value, talks about material wealth, aesthetics, how someone likes to look, how they like to present. Speaks about love as well. Get them a fee. One more card, please. Shadow. And the Vampire at the bottom. So we have Shadow with the other side coexist in the reverse side. And this is one of those cards that got messed up with the water. You can see it here at the bottom. And we just talked about water energy. A water sign. So this whistleblower, this disclosure. Doesn't it, it looks like a confidential informant, right? The way they're meeting in the shadows. Even here, it gives that energy of a covert type of thing, where someone is maybe confidential informant. Undercover is more significant. Undercover. Like someone that is, placed in a certain position or a certain job, a certain situation where they're supposed to get information. It gives me like, what is that? Debriefing. And even the way this person is walking by themselves, like they're trying to find the right time to be able to meet someone where someone wouldn't be watching. And then the shadows here meeting in like corners and crevices somewhere. This also looks like this whistleblower. I don't know. You know, this is maybe significant, but the this part in the movie, I don't remember what it was, but it was it Danny DeVito? Is that his name? Where he was in the movie, was it Casino? I don't know, like they were all hitmen or whatever, and it was his time to go. So the people he worked with, they drove him to like this cornfield, and there was already a grave dug for him. Something about a setup is significant and is done by your own people. And then with vampire at the bottom, and we have the zoo here. If you set as vampire loose in zoo, the vampire would suck the blood out of all the zoo animals. So this is someone who's taking advantage of people's traumas, taking advantage of their position, asking to be invited in someplace, and then once they get in, they taint the energy. And imagine if they turned all of those zoo animals, the humans, into vampires themselves. So now they are also bloodthirsty. There's a lot of information about a lot of people. And I don't know how many people are going to take this crossroads, but it's definitely one. Definitely one. It could be a feminine energy, but these two cards make me think of masculine. Even though this could be a feminine with a particular hairstyle that you can't see, like it could be back in a ponytail or a bun. So maybe someone wears their hair like that a lot. Something about someone's ears is significant. Or someone is very, they're paying a lot of attention to something that they're hearing. And this is, so this could be, oh, it says undercover right here. Exposing. This could also be someone who, it gives like a lot of information with regard to Akashic records. Someone who could be like a seer, someone who channels messages from the divine, someone who will be at the crossroads in between the spirit and the 3D world. So this person would have a lot of information, and this person could be speaking this information out loud, and it's hitting someone's shadow. Like it's hitting a sore spot. It's triggering the shit out of somebody. Especially since that whatever this person has been done in the shadow. So how do you have this big megaphone and you're able to scream this shit from the mountaintops and you're not supposed to know? And this person isn't outright like saying, hey, you're saying my business, or what you're saying is incorrect. They can't say that because it will bring attention. But this person is watching in the shadows, the other side of the screen, the other side of the phone, the other side of the computer, the iPad. So this vampire, it has infected the whole zoo. And this red here in the red, it's like spilling the blood. Because look at the end of the megaphone, what's coming out of it. It looks like blood. Spilling the tea. Spilling something about emotions. Because in some tarot cards, the water energy is like a cup of blood. So spilling something with regard to cups, emotions, feelings, relationships, someone's intuition. All right. What else do we have? 1935 could be significant. 10 and 8. October and August. August 10th, October 8th. What else do we have? A madman. embracer of madness, frenzy, chaos, unruly. Someone's shadow. What is being, and look at the colors. The person who is whistleblowing, there's a feel that they're whistleblowing about this madman, and they have a lot of information. This person here is someone. Oh, the library is a 3D based, so it could very well be something where someone has a lot of information with regard to someone's financial business. And this crossroads could be them not knowing what to do. But this is definitely someone who is very divinely, they're so they don't feel like gifted. And they're screaming a lot about something that is making someone very upset. Ninja, master of stealth. I couldn't spit that out. Stealth, shadow walker, and Bushido. Bush I do. I don't know what that says. Master. It makes me feel like the way someone, this whistleblower, the way that they disclose information, the way that they expose information, yes, is very masterful. It's very like it's done with love, mothering energy, very an elder, yes. This is someone, this is definitely someone who's working in their divine path, and they're talking to strangers. Someone can have some type of podcast or something that they do on social media. But with these energies here, this is the whistleblower who is talking, disclosing this information in a way that it's not meant to be hurtful. I don't think it's meant to be malicious. I think that the person who's in their shadow energy may take it that way because the truth does hurt. But this ninja person is coming in the way of the lover, love, Venus energy, the mother, selfless love, and a nurturer, someone who's a source of life, maternal patience, and a comforter. Then we have elder, wisdom bearer, experience, tradition, kindness, and health. With a volunteer, selfless devotion, willingness, spirit of service, duty, and dedication. This person is hitting you with an injection of divine energy. A mother, the mother who is nurturing, the lover who is and the mother gives you unconditional love, but the lover also brings that as well. It adds a special kind of intimacy to it, not sexual intimacy, connection. It's energy. It's pure energy. It's feeling so comfortable in someone's presence that you could open the fuck up and tell them anything and not feel as if you're a rat or and I don't know why I just said rat, because I wanted to say more like you don't feel bad about yourself. You don't feel judged. You don't feel as if your mistakes are the end of you, or the choices you've made don't necessarily need to define you, because we could always choose to do something different. So this person makes you feel good about yourself. They come from an energy of love. They come from an energy of wanting to nurture and breathe life into someone. They come from a space of experience. I've been there. I know what that feels like. Old soul, I've done this for lifetimes before. I'm pulling from energy that I don't even know where the fuck it's coming from. But it just flows, the water. And then I do this selflessly because I'm in service to spirit. I'm in service to you because I'm in service to me. And all of this for a stranger. Not the love, and not that it excludes these people, But what I'm saying is someone gives this energy to a stranger. Someone that they may never ever see again. Someone they may never even speak to, especially if they're doing something on social media. But it's done in such a way where you ever go and get someone could, I don't know what it's called, someone who gives injections, needles, takes blood and stuff. But it would be like going to someone to get your blood drawn or to have a shot, having to get a shot. And every time you've gone, the shit was like a nightmare because of what type of veins you have or some shit. I don't know. But then you go to this person who's a ninja, they have a sword. And you're just like, oh my God, I'm just gearing up for the pain. And you're sitting there thinking about the shit that is about to fuck you up and how your arm is going to be sore for the rest of the day. This person's probably going to have to stab me 15 different times. What the fuck is going on? And the next thing you know, this bitch, and no disrespect because I'm just talking. This bitch put a band-aid on your arm and was like, all right, baby, you can go now. And you're like, wait a minute, you're done? I didn't even feel shit. You don't feel that because I gave you what you needed and it didn't have to hurt. But it's the way you want to receive the information. If you're coming at a madman, hot-headed type of shit, you're not trying to hear nothing nobody trying to tell you. It's more like, fuck you. You ain't heard shit this person said with all this unconditional love. I just want to hold your hand. It gives me this. I wrote this thing a few years ago with particular people in mind, but it went something like I pray for your salvation while you pray for my downfall. We are not the same. That's this energy here. This is someone who's praying for your salvation. And this is the person who's praying for this person's downfall. I don't want to hear shit you got to say. And the downfall prayer is only because this person, the mirroring of the energy. I don't want to hear shit you have to say because it's true. And it fucking hurts me because it's that side of myself that I try to keep undercover. And you see that shit. How the fuck do you see that? Akashic Records. That's how they see it. And this person has been around for so long in this elder energy that they know what to do. They know what to say. It's like they know how to service the people who need to be serviced in a way that is individual and customizable to each individual person. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this type shit right here with the ninja in the library. Okay, so let's get some of these. I don't even think we need to really go that far. 2815 could be significant. Let's get a few of these. I think this is pretty dope. Look, a penny for your thoughts. A penny for your thoughts. This goddamn massager. And it's not even on, but I have it on my back. Now I have it on, you might hear it. But a penny for your thoughts. To me, that's the energy of getting someone to think. Inundate your mind with intentions to turn you out. Not on some old, I'm trying to manipulate the shit at you. I'm trying to get you to see the lover in you. Trying to get you to see the infinity in you, the possibilities within yourself. A mother who is in a nurturing energy nurtures their child to be better than themselves. And then to add the wisdom to it. And always there, and not always there to be taken advantage of, but to help when it's needed. Extracurricular activities. A penny for your thought with your extracurricular activities. The penny for your thought is this conversation right here with the whistleblower energy. Extracurricular activities is what you do in the shadow. Now, if this has to do with actual whistleblower and someone is like in this 3D world here, this stealth energy, the ninja, is someone who had to be very tactical on how they maneuvered around this madman. This could be someone who they're romantically connected to, or someone who they have love for. Someone like this could be your friend who's the whistleblower could be a friend who's someone's mother. Could be an older woman as well, like older woman. So say this is a coworker. This would be an older coworker who is a mother who gives nurturing energy to this person here with the volunteer, selfless devotion, like a church mother type energy. I want to help you. I want to nurture you because I see some good in you. But even this person's ninja type skills can't penetrate this madman, especially with the madman with the shadow next door. With the experience, this person has done a lot of shit voluntarily, participated in a lot of shadowy shit voluntarily. They enjoyed doing it. It made them feel good. What else do we have? Look, lies and deception, divine purpose, the ninja energy with the person who's the whistleblower. It's in blue too. The divine purpose is in blue in the extracurricular activities. The blue around whistleblower. And there are a lot of extracurricular activities with the blue in the background. Almost as if this is how this person lives their life. Dysfunction is normal to this person. Deceit, lies, normal to this person. Deceit and lies, even with regard to their commitment and connections of feminine energy. So this whistleblower energy, an older woman who's married, very loving, very giving. August could be significant. The stranger. Oh, if this has to do with like a confidential informant, look, the stranger who goes into the zoo. And the stranger is the vampire because it's sucking out all the information from all the zoo animals, from all the unhealed people in the zoo that have been engaged with this madman and what they've done with the madman. August is significant. 888. And look, with the penny for your thoughts, something could have happened in August. Something about Lionsgate could be significant. Something about the penny for your thoughts, the marriage and commitment, and something to do with abundance, evolution, rewards for past good works, life purpose supported by the divine. Again, about the life purpose. So there are questions, or this ninja is providing answers to questions or information about a marriage and commitment. And this August energy with 888. So the whistleblower is feminine energy with extracurricular activities. And the stranger with the blue is getting all that information. Like, this is like a gang could be significant, or some type of group that acts as a gang. Musician, composer of harmony. Someone, this stranger created harmony, created a good energy between two people or a group of people. And they were able to cultivate some type of bond, some type of connection, something that was able to grow over time. And this bond had to do with a king, someone who's the head of something, who was in rule of something. An inheritance could also be significant. We talked about financial matters and books. So something about the king of something, the owner of something, the CEO of business is significant. Maybe the stranger isn't someone who infiltrated something in terms of like undercover work, But it could be someone who's going in and doing some type of, what do they call that? When they come in and they look over the books, some accounting type of term. I don't know. But it's like someone is going to look over someone's business and check to make sure that everything is on the up and up and that is correct. This could be taking place in August. This could have taken place in August. But August is significant to this energy. Where we're at 3627. Okay. What other information do we want to get? This marriage and commitment. I don't know. Let's just leave it. So, I don't know what we're going to do. All right, we can get some of these. The initials M and T are significant. Mount something. So something about maybe someone's church family is significant. Timothy could be significant, or Tom, Thomas. Mother could be significant. Master, but I don't really see master. The name Matt or Matthew. Someone, I don't know why the Metropolitan Museum is significant, or something about the Met or the Metropolitan. Definitely something about church. Someone wants to thank you. And as soon as I said that, it made me think of that song. I want to thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me. Someone got a spotlight put on them. So two things. A spotlight put on them where it was like they had this come to Jesus moment. And although that moment may be painful or debilitating, that person is thankful to be awoken or to be exposed to whatever this lesson is. The spotlight could also be that I don't know what I was about to say. Let's just stick with that one. Something about the name Johnny or Gil could be significant. You sure look good tonight. Did something. Anyway, sorry. My mind goes faster than my mouth sometimes. So someone may think before they speak. No, they may speak before they think. Something like that. So we have the letter Y is significant. We have 444 with the protection. The universe and your spirit guides are protecting you. Pay attention to your thought. We have the letter W with the wind, which is awesome that's awesome energy to have. So there's like do what you need to do and know that you're gonna be good is what this says. The letter D is significant. Something about a Word document could be significant. Microsoft could be significant. What you doing? So maybe someone speaks to someone through text, or like co-workers talking to each other through some type of instant messenger could be significant. Some type of protection. Malware or something like that could be significant. Maryland is significant. Maybe Delaware could be significant. Something about a detective. And we have Uranus, rebellion, eccentricity, my God. Upheaval, freedom, and change. A change. It's safe for you to make this change. You're protected. 1781 could be significant. The name William. Something about a wife. Mother Gaia. Someone could be a earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Something about a gas giant. someone being full of hot air, someone can have digestive issues, could be nervous or anxious because of what it is they're embarking on. The name Herschel could also be significant. Uranus is Aquarius energy, so something about a community, maybe a community center or some place where there's a service to others, service to people that is significant. Someone could have been at a job for a very long time. 4 like 4 decades could be significant. 16 years, 4 years, 8 years could be significant. We have pride. Oh God. So we have pride is significant. This is the whistleblower, like someone is in their ego about what they're hearing. The letter G is significant with regard to this pride and the whistleblower. The heart chakra, this energy here, this person isn't coming from an energy of negativity. This is enhances communication, understanding, and harmony in relationships, promotes emotional healing. So this whistleblower is coming from a heart space. This person could be a Pisces, or this person is in this Christ-like energy. Pisces is Neptune energy, which is 12th house. The energy, the house that is closest to the divine. It speaks about your psychic abilities. The whistleblower with this Akashic records information. This is someone who knows you from your inside out. Pisces is water energy, which is very intuitive. It's very deep. It's not surface level at all. So something about a Pisces with this heart chakra energy is significant. Something about an X is significant, and the number 8. Maybe something about this X with this 888 energy here could be significant. August with this whistleblower energy is definitely significant. Someone could have also been trying to stop something with this X. It would be the X would be the Pentacles. Pentacles energy is like the earth energy, so it's the tangible stuff. It's like maybe trying to stop someone from speaking about tangible stuff or having something tangible is what this whistleblower could be speaking about. But again, it's a lot of information. And the X with the 8 of Pentacles would be like working, focus, a lot of dedication. So it's like someone trying to stop someone from doing something that they're really good at or that they're focused at doing. And it's, again, someone who has a lot of experience. It's significant. We'll get a few more and then we're going to go because I have to make something to eat. This Pisces, their initial could start with G. There are questions about this ninja. Look, and with the penny for your thoughts, I think there are questions that people have about the ninja themselves, like who this person is. With the library, there's so much information to be known about this individual. The letter F is significant. So the letter F has something to do with this stranger, this August and 888 energy, the zoo, and the vampire. Okay, so over here we have the letter V. So something about a voicemail could be significant. Vermont could be significant. Someone's name could start with V. Voicemail. Something about a vowel. Oh, we don't have vowels yet. Oh, we have Y, but it's sometimes Y. So sometimes Y. Something about something being on the TV is significant. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday could be significant. Today is Wednesday, so something about that. Maybe Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Something about a detective or something being seen on TV or in Vermont. It's with this Uranus energy, all these initials could be someone It's an issue that is in this community. And we have freedom out here. Someone wants their freedom from some type of group of people. Something big is going to happen, and it's going to be seen by a lot of people. So these questions have something to do with this ninja and shame. So this ninja energy, it's like the person who has questions, especially a penny for your thoughts and extracurricular activity. There's someone who wants to know if you know what they're ashamed of, or if you will talk about their shame. You see, shame was in reverse with the questions. Someone could also be ashamed of a question that they want to ask someone, because maybe they figure that someone is going to figure out what it is that they feel ashamed of. Next to the Pisces energy, look at that. Somebody is very, very intuitive with the Pisces energy. The elder, which someone who's wise. We have the intuition, encourages you to keep following your spirit. You are on the right path. Just listen to your gut and your heart. So someone is, oh my God, someone is very intuitive. This person's initial could start with C. C with this intuition, and the X and the number 8 could be significant. December 8th is significant with regard to this person with the letter C. Fertility, someone's mother is significant, or something about December with growth of something. Someone could have gotten pregnant in December, or something about growing or birthing something in December is significant. The letter P, oh, these came out yesterday. The letter P is significant with regard to this fertility, renewal energy. This is like the this is a motherly energy. And we have the C out here again. Something about a computer is significant, a PC. Something about TV, PC. The name Victor could be significant. Something about victorious. Something about, I don't know, PT, part-time. A personal trainer. A parole officer, PO. Something about a CC is significant. Oh look, CC Peniston. Finally it's happened to me. Finally it has happened. Something is happening to someone that, I don't know if they're happy about it or not, but it's finally happening. I don't know. And still there are no vowels out here. Like someone doesn't want words to be spelt. They don't want names to be connected. Something could also be significant with regard to this books, the information, where there are only like initials put down in this book. So you don't know who people are. Something about being politically correct could be significant. We have detective out here already. Private investigator. See, there are no I's, no E's, no O's. See, something weird about that. Something weird about names is significant. Names that, I don't know, names that don't exist, or names that have to be made up, or names that are made up. Someone could be copping a plea bargain. Copping a plea. Something about the government is significant. CPS. CP. I don't know what else I see, people. The G, the Y, and the Q are all in the gray. So something about questions regarding G and Y. Someone's name could be Yvonne or Yvette. Someone's name could be Garcia. Something about the government, the Pisces and the government. So in the pink, we have the TVCP. So something significant about those initials. Something significant about Vermont and something being seen on the television. Something possibly about a cop. Somebody's copping a plea. CC. PC. Politically correct. I don't know. And then this makes me think of Victor, VCT. Someone could be like a piece of shit. That could be like the O is not complete. POV, piece of shit. I don't know. Then we have, with the Browns, we have the W, the D, the C, the X. So WDDW. Oh, we don't have WD-40. WD, we don't have the 4. Just sitting. Oh, we do have the 4 right here. WD-40, something about loosening something up. Something is being loosened up for some type of celebration to take place. What is being loosened up? Something maybe that has to do with the letter M. The letter M is the only yellow card out here. So a fire sign could be significant. But loosening something up, or maybe something is loosening up within a group where with the zoo, everyone is doing their own thing. What else? What else? WDCD. A CD could be significant. DC could be significant with regard to the government. The CW is channel 11. Someone's intuition is significant. Something about the news on channel 11 could be significant. Or someone's local news could be significant. Someone's local politicians are also significant. Yeah, that's all I got right now. I'll get some of these just to give you some signs, and then we'll go about our business. So in this mother energy, this creation, growth, renewal, and I believe this energy came out in the reverse, but this is like the motherly energy, the fertility, the Empress energy. This is a Aries, Cancer, Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, and Pisces energies associated with this. With the Pisces energy, we have Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer, Gemini, and Pisces. I'm sorry, not Pisces. That's Aries. I looked at Pisces. Oh, Aries is very significant out here. Because we have Aries at the top with this motherly energy. We have Aries here on the side with this Pisces energy. And then we have Aries up here with this extracurricular. And then with that energy, we have Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini, and Pisces. So this whistleblower energy has a lot of information regarding an Aries energy. Also this Virgo energy as well. One more and then we'll be out. So on this lover's energy, this person who is in this unconditional love, we have Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Leo, and Virgo. With this Pisces energy, we have Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, and Aries. And then with this intuitive energy, the 111. We have Gemini, Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer, and Aquarius. So I hope this information is helpful to you. Please let me know. Well, no, you don't have to. The police department is significant with a detective. You don't have to let me know anything. And I don't even know why I freaking said that. I hope you have an awesome day, people. I love you. So something about chicken pox. Oh my. And COX, Cox. OCO. Something about a corrections officer is significant. And ox would be a ox is stubborn as a bull. An ox, I don't think it's on the zodiac. Maybe the Chinese zodiac. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.